Hello. Elizabeth, hello. First to comment today. Hi Sue and Jessica. Hi Lauren. Hi Sharon, Charlotte, Ort, Katrina, Tegan. Good evening, Kirsty. Hello, hello, hello. Hi Alana. Hi Amy. Hi Beverly. Good morning, Beverly. Hi Jane. Hi Linda. Hello. Have we had a good weekend? I feel refreshed. I've honestly needed that weekend. I mean, it's gone way, way, way too quickly. I could do with an extra day, but I definitely feel refreshed. Compared to how I was on Friday, I was just exhausted. So yeah, I hope you've all had a good weekend as well. And it's weird because I've worked most of the weekend, like Pearl's worked. So yeah, maybe it's just a slower pace, maybe it's just having the family here, having family time, going for walks. Like, it's just different, isn't it, to the week. Hi Lillian, hello. Oh, Leah, I bet you're exhausted. I hope you've had a lovely day. Good evening, hello, hello, hello. Okay, oh Sue, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, my lovely. Oh, let me just pop that on Do Not Disturb. Okey pokey. So, today, hello, hello, hello. Today is a normal live and we have the camera working again. Whoop whoop, just to show. The camera is finally working. So we can actually go to the wheel camera today. So we've got the colour splash on the website that is available to purchase for today if you would like to. Oh, let me grab the link for it actually. So it's under the fun section on the website, I believe. Yeah, the fun section. And here's the link for the colour splash. Also, the supporters have had access to this for the last week. So now there is new items in the new in section. So everything that was on the coming soon section on the website, everything is now available to purchase and it is in the new in section ready to go. So yeah, that's all been moved over, all been now available to purchase. So yeah, that's quite exciting. And they're on there now. Any other news? I don't know, I'm not sure. I think that's everything news-wise. If you would like to order, there is still space available for today. And I'll do an updated order list when I get to the end of the current one. We do actually have quite a short order list today to start with. We've got 5 people on the order list. So if you would like to order, there won't be too, oh, I've just got something in my eye. There won't be too long a wait to sort of wait for your opening, if that makes sense. Angela, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. All oysters are available today as well. And I'm sure there was something I was meant to... There's a postal run going first thing in the morning, so that's all ready. I'll basically get the kids to school and then drop the postal run off, so that's all ready. So lots of you will be getting dispatched emails tomorrow. And I can't think of anything. There was something else and it will come to me, as it normally does. It will come to me. Right, so let's jump in. Up first today is Tracy Burton. Tracy, are you here? Oh, Jodie, that's exciting. I hope you get a dispatched email tomorrow morning. Then, like I said, the postal run is going to be done first thing in the morning. The dispatched emails will be sent between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. They will get sent in that time mark. And then, yeah, I hope you'll be happy once it arrives. So I'm looking for Tracy Burton. Tracy, are you here? Tracy, if you are here, please type I'm invisible, because that will bring your comment forward so I can see you. And if anybody else can see Tracy, please comment on that comment, because it will bring it forward so I can see. Oh, somebody asked about St. Patrick's Day the other day and I wrote down the date. My post-its, honestly, I went through so many post-its today. I've still got so many more. Oh, St. Patrick's Day is the 17th of March. Oh, let me bring that one, right, let me stick that one on there. And then that way I'll look into St. Patrick's Day tomorrow, because that is coming up quite soon. My post-its I do work through. It's a great system. It's just, I end up piling them on. Oh, as we go. Oh, Tracy, hello, hello, hello. Oh, and I can see the name here as well, so that's perfect. You don't need to confirm that for me. So, Tracy, you have got 2 openings altogether. Sorry, I'm just getting, I've got an itch on my cheek. You've got 2 openings altogether, my lovely. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? I need to do notes like that. Honestly, I have my little post-it note dispenser and it's the best thing ever. Because then, I mean, you can't see it, but my laptop is just covered in little post-its. And then I normally, like the little ones, I try to get done before the end of the day. But the big ones, like this St. Patrick's Day one, apparently I made a little pile, so I need to go through that pile as well. But I thought I cleared them up earlier, but apparently I didn't. Never mind. So, Tracy, what 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Can you keep the shells? Of course you can. Any, don't know what we do. Okay, so it all depends on what sort of colour pearl you're looking for, to what bags they are. So if I go through the bags, and then you can sort of decide what bag you prefer, if that, hopefully it will make sense. So you've got the mystery oyster bag, which inside there is a mix of all the colour pearls. So if you sort of just want, you don't, just complete surprise, I'd definitely say go for the mystery shell. Also, with the mystery oysters, they are the nicer shell to keep. They're less brittle, and I think they've got a nicer shape and colouring to them. So that's the mystery oyster. We've got Expand the Rainbow Oyster, which is lighter rainbow colours. Nunu Rainbow Oyster, which is darker rainbow colours. And Normal Natural Oyster, which is more, it's just natural colours in there. Normally those ones are the lighter lighter natural colours, although they do have a few darker natural shades as well. So you've got a mystery, a mix of all the colours, lighter rainbow colours, darker rainbow colours, or normal colours. Now at the end, if you're not happy with your pearls, we are going to be able to swap them for you if you choose to do so. So there is always that as an option, but it's kind of yeah, if you don't know what sort of colour you're looking for, but you know what lighter or darker, for example, it's nice to sort of go for that range. I hope that makes sense. Mystery, perfect. Mystery is our most popular bag. So 2 mystery oysters. Now, is there certain colours that you're hoping for, Tracy? Or are we going to see what comes out and go from there? So I'm just getting these open for you, and you'd like to keep your shells. So let's go down. Mystery Oyster number 1. We have a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. Any colours? Okay, now I can actually see a peeper towards the side of this one here, and let me just have a squidge here for you. And there is no more in that one. So we have a darker grape purple, almost like a silvery purple to start with. Now I'm just going to clean the shells as we go. So if I just clean this up, then we'll have a closer look at that pearl colour, then we'll open up your second oyster as well. So first oyster has given you a darker, almost silvery purple. If I pop him in the sand so you can have a closer look. And then moving on to your second oyster, which is again is your mystery oyster shell. We have a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. So if we have, oh, there you have a peeper in there as well. Let me pop him out. You've got a two-tonal watermelon there. I'm just having a squidge in here for you, Tracy, as well. Okay, so there's no more in that one. So you have a two-tonal watermelon. So I'll show you the two-tonalness of the pearl in just a moment. Again, I'm just cleaning up the shells for you. Okay, so with this watermelon, we have got lighter and then brighter colours as you go around the pearl there. Let me just see if I've positioned that so we can see the two-tonalness. So lighter and then brighter colours as you go around the pearl. Now, if you're happy with these two here, that's perfect. Let me know and they can go on the jewellery for you. Excuse me. If you're not happy, we can swap them to any colours, or I can try and match one to the other if you're happy with these but prefer matching. So it's completely up to you, Tracy. Just let me know what you think and then what you'd like to do. Your purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And your two-tonal watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. What do you think to those? Karen, bless you. Thank you for the stars there, my lovely. What do you think? Lisa, bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there as well. Can we match the largest one, the watermelon colour? I can definitely have a look for you. I do have watermelons in my swaps. However, you've got a two-tonal watermelon here. So let me just have a look. I've actually got a two-tonal watermelon pot, so let's have a little look. Oh, is that going to be... Oh, that's just slightly more pinky than your one. Not that one. Da-da. So both of these then are two-tonal. Now, it doesn't mean that they've got exact markings. It just means that their colours are the same. They will have different proportions of each colour to each pearl. So if that's okay, these ones can be yours, Tracy. So the one that I've added in, if you have a look, it does have lighter and darker areas. And then just a reminder, your one, again, lighter and darker areas. Are those okay there? I'm just going to bring you back up. Thank you, that'll be perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I'm just popping these, wrapping up your shells for you. And Tracy, I'm glad you're happy with those. So that's that, and your name on your shells as well. And then let's pop your pearls in here. Okay, Tracy then, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. That's all safe up there for you, and your shells as well. Perfect. Yep, there is space available for today. I saw somebody asked earlier. When we started, there was 5 people on the order list, so it's not too long of an order list. I've only had a couple of orders in since then. So again, it's still not a long order list. I know somebody asked, so if you would like to order, that's absolutely fine. Up next then today is Jessica Mason. Jessica, are you here? Hello, Cindy. Jessica, hello, hello, hello. Now, you need to have a different bag of oyster here, so let me get this one out for you. Jessica, you have a 25 pearl oyster. Just put that back down there. So with your 25 pearl oyster, my lovely, and let me get him open. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours that you're hoping for with this one? Let's go down. Any colours and keep the shells as well. Perfect. So, good luck, Jessica, my lovely. Your 25 pearl oyster. We have a lighter pop there. Oh, and you've got 3 runaways there. We can see that there's no pearls on that side. And like I say, you've had 3 runaways there. Now, if I can pick this up, we can have a little look at some pearls here. So we can actually see lots of pearls in and around the flesh there. Let's have a squidge and get these out. So, let's get those ones out because those ones are slightly looser. And then we can start squidging the flesh, which pushes. More out. So I'm just having a squidge in here. Now I believe that's all of them, but let me just count these before I clean up the shells for you. So you've got the 3 there, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, 11, 12. Thank you, Bab. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Okay, so I'm just going to clean up the flesh for you first from the shells, and then we're going to have a closer look at all of your pearls, my lovely. Okay, so first of all, we're going to dry them up. And then I'm going to pop them in the sand. Now, as I pop them in the sand, I'm going to put the darkest ones towards the top of the sand, Jessica, and then the lightest ones towards the bottom of the sand. I'll then go through all of the colours for you so we can see around all of the pearls. Now, I normally measure, when I do a 25 pearl oyster, I normally measure the largest and the smallest pearls. Oh. However, if you would like me to measure them all, please let me know and then I can do that for you. You've got a beautiful selection of pastel-y colours, but then they all go beautifully together. When I hold it up, you're going to be able to see. I'll just put the last ones in. Measure them all, perfect. So what I'll do is I'm going to measure them as I go through the colours. First of all, here they are in the sand, Jessica. Now if you'd like to, you can take a screenshot here. Also, if you're not happy with any of the colours, we can swap them for you. If there's quite a few colours that you would like to swap, if you could take a screenshot and then email me which colours you'd like to swap out, which ones you'd like to add in, we can do that for you as well. Of course, if you're happy with them all, that's perfect. So, pearl number 1 is, I don't know if we can see on the, is it going to focus on the board today? No. Okay, so pearl number 1 is a pearl number 1 is a so I'm just working out the best way to show you, then I can measure them as well. Nope, let's go back to the sand. And now it doesn't want to focus. What happened? I'm ever so sorry. I'm just trying to get this focused for you. The camera doesn't want to play. Let's have a little look. Let's do it behind this. Okay, so pearl number 1 is a darker gunmetal grey, and he is not he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. Next up is a dark purple. So this one here, he's a dark deep purple, but you can hopefully see the flashes of purple there. And he is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. You then have a darker chocolate. It's quite a nice richer chocolate colour. And he is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. You've then got this gorgeous lighter gold, but it's almost like a pastel gold, if that makes sense. He's gorgeous golden colour. And he is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. We've then got a chocolate bronze, which is a shade darker than your golds. So there is your chocolate bronze. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He is a 7.5. Moving on to this one, so he is a dark silver, but he does have like a purple overtone. Sorry, let me just get it to focus. There we go. So dark silver, but he does have like a purple overtone to him. And he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. We then have a chocolate. And your chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. You have a two-tonal silver and purple. So this one's a lighter silver. And then as you can see, as you go round, you've got that flash of purple. Can you see that there? So base light silver with a flash of purple. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Now this one, let me just see if I can grab him. You have a lighter based oil slick here. So Jessica, hopefully you're going to be able to see this. Can you see it's purple, blues and greens? And silver in there as well actually. But you've got a lighter based oil slick. He is gorgeous. Now he is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then you're ending the darker ones, which isn't really a dark coloured pearl, but this is a silver purple. So this is a base silver, but he's got purple overtone all over the pearl there. And he is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. Moving on to your middle row, your blue here. So this is a Pepsi blue. And he's not, let me just reposition. There we go. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. We then have a icy blue. This is where we move into the pastel colours, and he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. A lighter lilac. Oh, it's just a piece of sand on him with him there, so they've just dropped the sand. So this is a lighter lilac. Now I don't know if the camera against the white is going to pick up the colour, because sometimes the darker sand is easiest for you guys to see the true colour. But again, another pastel lilac purple, and he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. You've then got a darker, almost like a natural lavender purple here. And he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's also a 7.5. And then you've got another lilac there as well. So this one's slightly pinky lilac, but is definitely a base lilac. So 3 purples in a row, all 3 of them slightly different shades there. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Moving on to your next row, and you've got, look at that. It's like a pastel watermelon with some silver in there. Like a silvery, lighter watermelon. He is gorgeous. Very, very unusual colour, that one. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. So he's your biggest pearl so far. Next to him you have a cream pearl, almost white there, but base cream, and he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. You then have a lighter pinky watermelon, and he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. We then have a baby pink. Again, the lighter colours with the whiter card. You can't always see the true colour just because it reflects everything with the camera. So this is just a touch darker than I believe it's showing on the camera, but it is still that sort of pastel baby pink colour. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. You then have a coral, and he's not a 5, oh, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And then your last row, you have got a pastel yellow. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. Next to him, you've got a slightly brighter yellow. So there are two yellows, but you can definitely see the shade difference between the two. And he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. We have a lighter coral. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. A rose gold. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And last but not least, you've got a candy floss pink. And he's, oh, a runaway. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. So the candy floss pink is your biggest pearl. And then your smallest pearl is a 6.5. What do you think to all of those, my lovely? Are you happy with those? I'm just going to wrap up your shells for you, Jessica, just while I'm waiting to see your comment. But I hope you're happy with those. I'm popping your name on the outer packaging of the shell there. So if I hold these up again for you, now the camera wants to focus. Oh, it has a mind of its own. What do you think? Oh, heavy tea today. One purple to a TARDIS blue. Is that lighter purple or darker purple, my lovely? So I've added in the TARDIS blue over here. So is it the lighter? Do you want me to take the more natural purple one away? Is that one okay? Or would you prefer me to take one of the lilacs away? Oh gosh, Debbie, did you see? I cropped that bit of the video that Becky was on about and I posted it the other night. Oh gosh. That's funny. A lilac one instead. So this one here. Yeah, okay, so I've added in that blue there for you. Are you happy with everything else, my lovely? Love that clip. I know. I just thought, you know what, I obviously wanted to go and see it, and I just thought, you know what, it's already out there for you guys to see. So let's just make it slightly more convenient for you to find. Yeah. Absolutely love them. Perfect. Jessica, let me just bring you up here and I'm going to start popping your pearls away. I'm glad you're happy with all of those then, my lovely. So I'm just popping them safely in your bag for you. I've wrapped up your shells as well, so they're all yours. And Jessica, I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there. If you take a note of the timestamp of the video, you can always watch the opening back as well if you wanted to. So that's safe on there. And then that's up there for you. So I do hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. You've been framed. Oh gosh. So I went through the stinky pearls today. As in just to, I had 2 more to put into the to put into the box. And honestly, one of them in there looks so bad. Like it's definitely a stinker. Like you can just, it's just looks so bad. Honestly, I've actually got it over there. The box, not the, I mean the oysters are inside the box, but it's just, yeah, so I'm getting ready to do those, because I'm not going to wait for it to get too warm. I've decided just not as windy, if you like, not as rainy, and then we're definitely going to get them done. Definitely. Thank you, Lisa. These earrings, they went on the website, they went out of stock quite quickly, but they are coming back in again. It'll be another, I think, 2 weeks, because they're just getting these ones made at the moment, so they're they do take a little while. Want one on film. Ugh. Yeah, I'll see if I can film, like, the aim is to film them. What makes them stinky? So the oysters are preserved in a, like, almost like an alcoholic liquid, if you like. So it may be that it wasn't preserved as well. It may be that there might be air, because it's meant to be vacuum packed as well. So it may be that it might be air in there, and it may be, I don't know, maybe it's not been vacuum packed properly. So yeah, just different reasons why it could be a stinker, or it could just be a stinker. Those ones are sneaky. Sent you an email, I need your response ASAP. Okay, is tomorrow okay, my lovely? Oh, Helen, I hope you feel better soon. I've had abscesses in the past. Oh, bless you. Right, up next then today is Emma Robinson. Emma, are you here? I don't have an email from anybody in my inbox. I've just opened it up, Jessica. I'll give it a minute. I'll leave it open for a minute and see if it comes through. Yeah, I don't have an email as of yet. Oh gosh, Debbie. Honestly, I don't know if I don't know if it would get posted. So I'm looking for Emma. Oh, Emma, hello. Emma, you have got a colour splash. So let's go across to the wheel. We actually have a working camera today. Emma, is there a certain colour or a certain theme that you're hoping for here? The buckets aren't touching the wheel, by the way. So yeah, I just wanted to show you it's not touching the wheel at all. So I'm going to run this. Good luck, my lovely. And in here, you have a blue right in the middle of the blue there. And the blue one is the random themed charms. So if we dive in here, We've got a darker blue envelope, so we're just going to go straight down. Oh, I haven't got my... There we go. So, darker blue envelope, Emma. So this is the random themed charms. Nothing else in there. So in with this one. Oh, I love this one. I say this for all of them, I am aware. Now, this one is not only a gorgeous charm, but the pearl itself is stunning too. So the pearl, if we can get it to focus, why is it not liking me? I think I'm going to have to close down the emails because it makes my cameras... I know it sounds weird, but since Aaron said it, it makes my cameras go funny. I think it's just too much because the emails are constantly refreshing, so it's too much strain with everything. See, there we go. Knew that would work. So Emma, the pearl is a olive green. Now he does look like he's got a slight chocolatey tone to him, but he's a gorgeous olive green pearl. Now, the script on the charm says, be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. So on the reverse side, it is just the plain silver. It's the very reflective. And then it says, obviously it will be the correct way round, but it says, be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. So this has got that chocolatey olive green pearl on him. So the pearl would actually sit down and drop, sort of, and it does drop centrally, but then as you can see, it can move from side to side. Now, what do you think to this one? If you're happy with the pearl, look how reflective that is. If you're happy with the pearl, you can stick, or if you prefer to swap the pearl, we can go for an oyster opening, and then we can then change the pearl if you wanted to with that. So I hope you're happy with the charm, the be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud. You can indeed swap the pearl. So what type of oyster would you like? Actually, let's pop that in a different bag. What type of oyster would you like to go for? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate those shells? Let me bring you back up here. Okay, what type of oyster would you like? Mystery, perfect. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And donate the shells, again, perfect, thank you ever so much. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's go down. Your mystery oyster, you have a double pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. So if we have a squidge in here, you have a chocolate pearl there, a darker chocolate. And there's no more in that one. So Emma, we've got a darker chocolate pearl here. Now I'm going to hold him up so you can have a closer look, and if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you. So it's going to be completely up to you, Emma. Just need to let me know what you think. So here's your darker chocolate in the sand. And then if I run him through the board for you as well, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, Not a 7.5, he is an 8. Swap for a pale pink, of course you can. There's a way to turn the subtitles off. In the top box, in the top corner is the 3 lines, and you can click that, and then I can't remember the exact wording, but basically you can turn the subtitles off there. What do you think to this pink here, Emma? Would you be happy with this one? Love it. Perfect. Well, that one will go onto that charm then. So if I just pop that in here, and I'll make that note for you as well. So we're going to change to pink. Perfect. Emma, thank you for the donations with your shells. That's safe up there. And I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. The sound of the pearls. Honestly, it can be the most soothing sound. It's just, I could listen to it all day, honestly. Oh, you can also turn subtitles on, Rachel. Bless you. Okay, Emma, you're very, very welcome. Up next then today is Kathy Rax. Kathy, are you here? Kathy, hello, hello, hello. So Kathy, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 openings altogether. What 8 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Emma, yep, we've got a kitten and a cat charm on the website. So 2, yeah, one's a kitten charm, one's a cat charm. Two normals and the rest mystery, and donate. Okay, so 1 and 2 and then 6 mystery. Kathy, are there certain colours that you're hoping for? 1 and 2. Let's get that hand. It always comes back again. There we go. How many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then 6. So with the 2 normals, that's 8. I'm just going to double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 6. And then these 2 to 7 and 8. I do remember, Debbie. Yes. I said before we might do a throwback Thursday or a throwback Tuesday or something, and we can do it again, although there would be limited spaces if we're going to do that again, because that one it can take a little bit of time up. So yeah, with limited spaces, so then that way everybody wouldn't have a massively late opening. So I'm just getting these open for you, Kathy. Okay, so let's go down. We're going to start with your normal oysters here, Kathy. So oyster number, oh, I'm just going to move the sand out, like, because I'm going to There we go. Oyster number 1. So this is your normal oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here, you are twinning your first oyster, and you are twinning, and there's no more in that one. So you're twinning with what looks to be bridal white twins to start with. They do visually look like they're the same size as well. We will measure them at the end for you. So there is your bridal white twins there. Moving on to normal oyster number 2. There's one side and the other side. Oh wow, okay, so these are not normal. This always happens. We have two. Oh gosh, this is not a natural coloured pearl here. So you are twinning for a second time. These are dyed pearls, these ones here. The bridal whites are the natural colours. These ones shouldn't have been in that bag. They are 2 tonal gold pearls. I mean, they're gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. But again, Kathy, if you're not happy, because obviously they were meant to be the natural ones, we can swap them for you. There's pearl number 1. Oh, let me just get to focus. Pearl number 2. So it's just slightly like a subtle colour change as you go around the pearls there, but they are both 2 tonal golds. Moving on to your mystery oysters. So mystery oyster number 1. You have a lighter pop there. Oh, and you have a little runaway there. There's your mother of pearl. And I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you. There's no more in that one. Now, this runaway is such a gorgeous deep chocolate colour. Look at that. How rich is that chocolate? I love that. Then your next oyster, you have a lighter pop there. Again, there's a little bit of flesh on this side, but we can see there's no pearls there. So if we have a squidge in here, this one's got a little bit of a dangly bit. You have a watermelon. And there's no more in that one. So this is a lighter watermelon. There he is in the sand. Moving on to your next oyster. Quite a nice louder pop with that one. Okay, oh, and did you see that slight runaway ran under the knife then? So again, there is your mother of pearl, and a darker runaway there, Kathy. I'm just going to have a squidge in here as well for you. And there's no more in that one. Why ever not, Sophie? Now you have another darker chocolate. I'm going to pop him below the first chocolate. You can definitely see the richness of the first one in comparison. You see what I mean? It's just such a rich chocolate, the first one there. Moving on to your next oyster. You have a lighter pop. Oh, and in here, there is your mother of pearl. And you've got a large, quite a large dark purple. And there's no more in that one. So if I pop him in the sand as well for you, and there is your purple. I love the coral and the purple together. So we've still got 2 oysters to go, but so far you've got twinning bridal whites, twinning two-tonal golds, a dark, rich, deep chocolate, a watermelon, a dark chocolate, and a dark purple. Moving on to your next oyster, we have a lighter pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. And oh, a backwards runaway there. You have a coral. There's no more in that one, so you have a backwards runaway coral, almost very similar to that lighter watermelon. So what gives it the watermelon colour is just a slight pinky tone to him. So with the light coral, hopefully you can see the difference on the camera. So I've just popped them next to each other so you can see. And then moving on to your last oyster cafe. So we have a lighter pop there. A little bit of flesh on that side, but you can see there's no pearls there. I can, however, see a darker purple. So I've popped him out and we're just having a squidge. And there's no more in that one. Okay. Kathy, let me just dry this one off as well. And then we're going to go through all of your pearls here and you can let me know what you think and what you would like to do. As you know, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. If you are happy, I will just need to know which ones you'd like where. So twinning bridal whites and then twinning two-tonal golds. You've got a lighter coral, lighter watermelon and the deep rich chocolate. 2 dark purples, very different in size there, and then another dark chocolate, which is slightly darker than the first. What do you think to all of those? So if I run them through the board for you, bridal white number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Bridal white number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5, so they're the same size there. Two-tonal gold number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Two-tonal gold number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So they are different sizes there. The rich chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the watermelon is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Smaller purples, not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. Larger purples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Last but not least, your dark chocolate's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Christy, I can see what you mean. What do you think, Kathy? Sorry, I'm just having a sip of my tea quickly. If you would like to, Kathy, you can take a screenshot and then you can email me your choices over if that would be easier. I wouldn't want to rush you at all. Oh, okay, perfect. So let's just pin that so we can have a little look. So can we have, where are we? Swap the whites for creams. Where have I just, there. I just spread all the pearl boxes out so I could reach all the colours, and then I lost the colours. So pearls for creams. Now when we do swap a white for a cream, as you know, there's not a lot in it. Obviously one is white, one is cream. So let's pop those over there. So whites for creams, purples for bright corals, purples for bright corals, chocolates for bright light purples, oh, I thought they were going to be matching then. They looked matching until I picked them up. So these are the violet purples. Right, where have we got to? Let's just put the normal ones at the bottom. So creams, corals, violet purple, light bright golds for Pepsi blues. Oh, I don't know if I've got any. Those enjoy, and the other two seaweed green loose. So we're swapping all of those. I should have read that to start with. I like to if the loose ones, I haven't grabbed the same size. However, if you need them to be the same size, do let me know. I like to try, what did I read before? Pepsi blue, let's have a little look. I do like to try and read and do it as I read it. No, I don't have any Pepsi blues, so there's definitely going to be a wait on that. So if you don't mind waiting, that's not a problem. However, if you prefer not to wait, is there another colour that you'd like to have instead? And do you know which colours you'd like to go where? So I'm just going to bring the golds back in at the bottom for a second, just because obviously they haven't been swapped out yet because we don't have the blues. But here are the colours I've added in. So creams at the top, corals, violet purples, seaweed greens, then your original golds at the bottom, just until I can see if you prefer to wait for the blues. I do have denim blue. I have the purpley denim blue, yes. Let me see if I've got two the same. Yeah, have a look here. So these are denim blue, but they do have that sort of purpley tone to them. Oh, hang on, let me move them back to the top, otherwise we're not going to see them clearly. What do you think to all of those? And do you have a preference to which ones go where? Oh, bless you, Kathy. Okay. So I'm just going to bring you up and then let me just have a little look what we've got. So if I write down, I choose which ones where. Seaweed loose. Okay, I've got that down for you then, my lovely. Nicola and Helen, bless you. Thank you ever so much to both of you for the stars there. Kathy, I hope you're happy with that then, and I hope you're happy with the choice that will be made. It'll be a nice surprise for once it arrives. Thank you as well for the donations with your shells there. So that's safe on there for you. And then that's up there, my lovely. I wish there was a nudge button. Oh, bless you, Kathy. You're very, very welcome. Like, when I message Aaron, it may be that he doesn't see it for like 45 minutes to an hour. So I wish there was like a little, like the old Facebook poke, a little nudge so it just vibrates your phone again. What's on the cup? It says, it's a beautiful day. Maybe that way you can see easier. It's a beautiful, oh, it's the same day. Right. Oh, Emma, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. I do need a doorbell. I think he wouldn't appreciate it. Although, shall we send him an announcement? Echo. Send announcement.
What's the announcement?
Please, can I have a tea?
Announcing. I can't make that announcement because all your devices are set to do not disturb.
Oh, it's set to do not disturb. It won't do it. He learnt from last time I messed with the Alexas. Oh, dearie me. Right, up next today is Sharon Lamb. Sharon, are you here? He is cheeky. Okay. Just typing Bab over and over again. It's like a nudge. Old-fashioned doorbell. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a doorbell. I might buy one. He's just said K. I don't think he's going to move though. K. Sharon, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, he's moving with a grumpy face. Oh dear. Sharon, you have got a colour splash. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, or a certain themed charm at all? What's the response to that? I do have one of those bits, Donna, but the milk, I couldn't keep the milk in here. You're hoping for red, Sharon, but you like them all. Okay, so good luck, my lovely. We've given him a big spin there. Oh, and it hasn't clicked over, so you have a purple. So purple is a crystal themed charm. We've gone for a darker purple envelope there. So I'm bringing you down. Ah, I thought about it to do it like that, Rachel, but I have too many. So I can't do that, I'm afraid. Oh, okay, Sharon. The crystal charm you have. Now, this one is not on the website. It's on the website as pendant form. This is obviously charm form, which is smaller. This is the Tribe Crystal Charm. So it's in this gorgeous blue. Now, if you can see, it's got these darker, let's see if I can show you, darker colourings and markings to them to go with the detail of the crystal. If you can see, I'm just going to move it slightly. And then the blue is this almost like a denim blue, which is also a two-tonal pearl here, which then matches the two-tonalness of the crystal. I just honestly, let me just drop the pearl down next to the crystal so you can see. Look at that. What do you think to this one, my lovely? Now, Sharon, I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Pearl wise, if you would like to stick with that one, let me know. Or if you would prefer, you can have an oyster opening and change the colour of the pearl. You wouldn't be able to swap the pearl to a blue though. Love it, sticking with that one. Perfect. Oh no, that's not me. So if I bring you back up again. Sorry, wrong camera there. Sharon, I'm glad you're happy with him. So I hope you're happy with that, my lovely. And again, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Right, so I think we're going to do an updated order list now. So let me just print anything off that needs printing, and then we'll do an updated order list so you can all see and hear whereabouts you are. So it's just printing over here if you give me a moment. Okay, where are we? Sharon, you're very, very welcome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a written order list. So I'm just going to type it out while I'm sort of telling you, and I'll read it out at the same time. I made that sound really confusing. I'll then post the order list on the page and in the comments for you. So up next would be Angela Underwood, and then Lisa Henshaw, possibly Mystery Person 22349. I don't know if it is a mystery or not, so I've Mystery Person 22349, Kelly Mayberry, Kelly Mayberry, and Tracy Burton. Okay, so that's 5 people I've added to the order list there. Again, I'm going to just post this on the page where we've posted the order list already. So if you would like to find it on the page, just refresh the page in a moment, and then you can scroll down to the post. Oh, I didn't post the order list earlier. Ever so sorry. I thought I posted it. Oh gosh, so all of you have been guessing whereabouts. I'm so sorry. I honestly thought I'd posted it earlier. So nobody knew where they were today. Oh, I'm sorry guys. I thought I had. I've just posted it on the page now, the second half, and then again I've just popped it in the comments for you. Oopsie. Right, up next then today is Angela Underwood. Angela, are you here? I am. I'm in Northamptonshire in the UK. Angela, hello. So Angela, you have a colour splash as well. Is there a certain colour or a certain theme that you're hoping for? So good luck, my lovely. And you have a green. So the green is the nature themed charms. So we've gone for a lighter green here, and let's bring you across. So if we get this one open, oh, okay, so this one is on the website. It's under the nature section, nature charms. Now the pearl on this one, if I show you the pearl first, is one of those beautiful, bright, bold red pearls. And this one is a flower, so it's actually a rose in here. So it is a oval disc. As you can see, it's very reflective. You saw a glimpse, there's my camera there. And then if we turn it over, you've got the etched in rose in the centre. You've then got this texture going around the rose to give it that detail there. I hope you're happy with the charm itself. Now I picked red for this one just because of red roses. Obviously you can get roses in lots of colours, but it's completely up to you, Angela. If you're happy with this one, that's how the pearl sits. Now again, the pearl can move around, but it does sit right in the centre there. I hope you're happy with the charm. Regarding the pearl, would you like to stick or would you like to go for a oyster opening? What do you think? Please take that with you, Bab. Thank you. Thank you, Bab. Stick with that one. Perfect. So if I bring you back up here as well. So Angela, I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. And if I pop this on here. So Angela, that's safe up there for you. And again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. Very happy. No, you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Lisa Henshaw. Lisa, are you here? Excuse me. Thank you, Demi. And Lisa, hello, hello, hello. Lisa, we'll do your oyster openings first and then we'll do your colour splash afterwards if that's okay. So you've got 2 oyster openings altogether. What 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate. Lisa, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So 1 and 2 oysters there. If we get them open. There's 1 and 2. So let's go down. Your mystery oyster number 1. We've got a lighter pop there. So in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can see a peeper at the bottom here. He looks like he's a dark purple. He's a chocolatey purple. So he's a base. Oh, I don't know. Let me just have a squidge just to check. Okay, so there's no more in that one. He's a base chocolate, I believe, with like this purple overtone to him. If I pop them in the sand, what do you think to this one? We've got your second oyster as well, so we'll open him up and then we can have a closer look with the sizes as well, Lisa. So quite a nice, louder, deeper pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And again, I can see a dark peeper in your oyster there. And he looks like he's a dark purple, quite a deep, darker purple there. And there's no more in that one. So again, let me hold this up for you. What do you think to these? I'll need to know which colour you'd like on the jewellery and which colour you'd like on your fitting. And then if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So you've got a chocolate base with a purple overtone. And this one here, can you see that he does have these flashes of purple, but he is very dark. Hoping you can see that purple there, but again, like I say, it's very dark. What do you think, Lisa? If you're happy, which ones would you like where? If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Just going to hold them up again. I think my comments are coming through slightly slower again today. Oh, very happy. Can you have the lighter one on the jewellery and the darker one on the fitting? Of course you can. If I bring you up so you can see. So just to confirm, the chocolate purple on the jewellery and the darker purple on the fitting. You also then have a colour splash spin. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for with the wheel here, or a themed charm that you're hoping for? So good luck, my lovely. Let's give this a spin for you. No, nothing you're hoping for. We're just going to see what comes out. So good luck. And we have, oh, it hasn't clicked over. Can you see that? It hasn't clicked over though, which means it is a blue. I've just seen that you can't see my hand here. Let me just move that a squidgen so you could see that I wasn't doing anything. So you have a blue. So blue is a random themed charm. So if we bring you across, now it actually looks like this one has come away slightly already, so you don't need to use the knife. So your random charm here, my lovely. Oh, pearl wise, you've got a beautiful two-tonal blurple. Now blurple again is a mix between a blue and a purple. And the charm wise, you have the knight. So this is the chest piece, the knight, which is the horse's head. So you could see it as obviously like an animal charm with the horse's head, but it is the chest piece initially, which is why it's in that random themed bucket. Now pearl, two-tonal blurple, and I actually paired this one with a larger pearl. Let me let him drop so you can see why. Now, just because I just love how the pearl moves around next to the charm, and because it's quite a nice longer charm, I thought you could get away with having the larger pearl to him. Now, what do you think to this one? I hope you're, look at his mane. It's got all the details. This is a fully 3D charm here, so it's got all the details 3D. Pearl wise, would you like to stick or would you like to go for an oyster opening? Love it. Can you stick? Of course you can. Look, oh, he even stands up. Did you see that? I put it down and oh, it's not going to do it now. I literally popped it down and it stood up on its own, and now it's... Why did it do it a second ago? Oh, ta-da! Oh, you can't see. It's standing up. Oh gosh, well I'm glad you're happy with it, my lovely. Popping him safely in here for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells then from before, and I hope, Lisa, that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives there, and that's safe up there for you. And up next today is, now this is what I've got down as the mystery person, because I don't know if it is mystery person or not. So I've got the name here that to call, but I just need to log on to this just to see if there was an additional note in the section, because I didn't get to see it when I printed it. So if you can just bear with me a moment, let me just see if there's an additional note or not, and then that might know. If not, we're just going to go for it and see if it is or not. What's the order number? Hello, Samantha. Oi, oi. Right, here we are. No, okay, so I've got the names here. So this is for Chantel and Chloe Dixon. Chantel and Chloe Dixon, are you here? Chantel, hello. Sorry, just because I had the names there, I didn't know if it was a surprise or not. But hello, hello, hello. Are you both on your Facebook? So I'm just looking for your name. Is that right? Yep, you and your daughter, perfect. So you've both got a colour splash here. Do you know who's going to be having the first spin and who's going to be having the second spin? Or are we just going to see what comes out and go from there? Oh, bless you, Samantha. I'm not too bad, thank you. Hello, Suzanne. So is there certain colour or theme that you guys are hoping for as well, Chantal? So now I've moved the camera slightly, you can sort of see a little flash there, a little reflection in the air. Or just going to see what comes out. And Chloe, you're hoping for crystal, and Chantal, you're hoping for animal. Okay, so crystal is blue, animal is yellow. Fingers crossed. No, crystal's not blue. Crystal is purple. Sorry, crystal is, it was because it was on blue. Crystal is purple, yellow is animal. Good luck. So spin number 1. And we have blue. So spin number 1 is the blue envelope, which is the random themed charm. We've gone for a darker blue here. So if we come down, let's get him open. So in here, oh, there we go. So you can see there's nothing else in there. So let's have a look at your charm. Lisa, that's not a problem. If you could email me with the order number as well, and then I can get that sorted for you, because that'll be changing the pearl colour, wouldn't it? Now you have the compass charm, Chantal and Chloe. So the compass charm here, and it's got a cream, almost silvery-esque tone to him, but it's base cream. Now the compass charm is obviously it's backwards, you're seeing a mirror image, but it would be the right way around. On the reverse side you can see there's nothing there, so you could have it this way round with just the star in the middle, but you've got the star with the north, west, east and south. Now the pearl itself, like I said, it's that cream, but almost looks like he's got that silvery overtone. Actually sits and falls in the centre there. Again, it's one that can move around, but as it just sort of falls, it falls in the centre. What do you guys think to this one? I hope you're happy with the charm itself, but then pearl wise, would you like to stick or would you like to go for an oyster opening? Of course you can. So what we're going to do is we're going to do your second spin, and then we'll do your oyster opening at the end, because you may have another oyster opening or you may be sticking with the next one. So either way, we'll do the oyster opening after the next spin, if that's okay. So spin number 2 then, my lovely. Good luck. That was a really quite long spin there. And you have a red. Okay, I've been excited about the reds today just because there is a new item that I've popped in the reds. Now obviously I don't know where it is, so I don't even know if it's going to come out today or not. I'm really hoping it does, but you have a red. We're just going to dive in for the middle. Oh, which one's it going to be? Pink. So pink envelope. Let's bring you back. So the red is the love themed charms. This is a new one, but this is not the one I was on about. I might have to show you everyone at the end. this item. Now, this one does have that green pearl on him, Chantel, and it is a heart charm. So this one is not on the website yet, and it is a heart. So it is a heart. There is no engraving on him or etching or anything. 925 silver heart. Almost looks like it's got the handle or padlock, if you like, at the top with the design. And then you've got this gorgeous bright sea green pearl with him. So again, if I drop the pearl down, it sits centrally in the heart there. But again, it can move around. It's very reflective. What do you think to that one? So again, charm wise, if you're happy with the charm, and then the other one has the opening. Yes, I can do that. That's not a problem. So I'm just going to write it down now, and then we'll do your oyster opening. So let me just bring you back up while I'm writing that down. What type of oyster would you like? So we're gonna I'm just gonna say it as I write it. So the green on the heart, change to go on the compass, and then on the compass add on, and then I'll put the colour there of whatever we choose. Okay, so that's not a problem at all. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Yep, Carol, that will be done tonight. That's not a problem. Nautical. Oh, I love that word. Nautical. Am I strange? So we're looking for a colour for your compass charm. So your green, no, the green is going on the, wait, have I wrote this down? Yeah, the green is going on the compass charm. So we're looking for the colour for the heart. When you say rainbow, just confirm for me, is that expands the rainbow, which is the lighter rainbow colours, and you'd like to keep your shells, that's perfect. Oh, I did write it down wrong. I knew what I meant. Okay, so I'm going to read it out again. I've got green on the heart, change to go on the compass. Then on the heart, add on, and then we'll put the colour. I'm sorry. So expand the rainbow, which is the lighter rainbow colours. You'd like to keep your shells, and is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So let's just grab one of these and get him open. Okay, and let's go down. So you'll expand the rainbow oyster. Oh, bless you, Chantal. I knew what I meant. And I sort the pearls out the following morning after the lives. So it's all quite still fresh in my mind. I obviously make notes just so I don't get things wrong. So you'll expand the rainbow oyster. Oh, did you see that? It was like a little... You have a larger autumn peach there, and there's no more in that one. So I've just seen you was hoping for blues. If you're not happy with this autumn peach, we can swap him for you. Just let me know what shade of blue you're sort of looking for. Let me hold this up though so you can have a closer look. You will, Eloisa, yes. So here is the Autumn Peach. What do you think to this one? If I run him through the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Baby blue, of course you can. Let me just have a little look. Is that blue there? Okay. Oh, let me move the peach out the way so you can... Is that blue okay there for you? Oh. The peach wanted to roll back in. Sorry, that tickled me. Is that... It's still there. I'm just going to take the peach away. Oh, is that blue okay there for you? Absolutely perfect. Perfect. So, let me just confirm and write this down. So, blue. So, I've got that little script there, but I'm also going to put compass is green and then heart is blue. Okay, I hope you and Chloe will be happy with those there, my lovely. Just wrapping up the shells as well. And why not, Debbie? Oh, it made me chuckle. Right, just wrapping up your shells as well. So Chantel and Chloe, I hope you're happy with everything there. And that's safe up there for you. Oh gosh, dearie me. No, you're very, very welcome. Oh, that's made me happy. Oh gosh, right. Up next then today is Kelly Mayberry. Kelly, are you here? Kelly, hello. You've got one opening altogether. Can you have mystery jazz hands for the peach? Stop it. Can you have mystery oyster, donate the shells, and just going to see what comes out? Okay, so mystery oyster, donation the shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So let's go down. What's Aaron up to? He's picking his nails, Linda. Those of you who used to watch when I was in the house, and Aaron picking his nails is his one thing. Do you know the one thing which just gets to me straight away? And where he's sitting today, I can see from the office, through the garden, through the doors over there, and I can see where he's sitting, so I can see straight through to him. So I just said for him to stop picking his nails as a joke, because I can't hear it, which means it's not going through me. So I did say it as a joke, and he said no, so that made me smile as well. Right, so let's go down. Oh, your comments, guys, you'll make me laugh. Right. Sorry, Kelly. Mystery Oyster donating the shells. I'm going to see what colour comes out. So we have a light pop there. Ooh, and a runaway lemon yellow there. So there is your mother of pearl. And let's have a squidge in here. So there is your runaway lemon yellow pearl. Let me dry him up for you. Now he is two-tonal as well. So he's lighter and then brighter yellow as you go around the pearl. Kelly, what do you think to this one? Oh, don't give him that idea, Kathy, honestly. I don't think he's thought of that. But no, what do you think to this one? If you're happy with this one, Kelly, that's perfect. And if you're not happy, we can swap him. So he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. You love it. Perfect. Just confirm for me, are you happy with that one to go onto the jewellery? You like two-tonal pearls. It's a beautiful pearl. Definitely. But just confirm if you're happy for that one to go on the jewellery for me. Perfect. I've popped that on there for you then, and I'll get that one set onto your bracelet for you. Kelly, thank you for the donations with your shells. That's safe up there, and I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. No, Jane, don't. He still gets, he's still like, do you know when you have those moments and you think back and you still cringe on them? Like, I can't, now my mind's gone blank for one of mine. But you think back and you think, did I say that, or did I do that, or did that happen, and did that person see? And you just think back, and you will always, 20 years down the line, you'll think back and think, oh no. That's one of his moments. It was an accident, wasn't it, on camera, slight little, and that's one of his moments, like, oh no. So I can't bring it up with him anymore, bless him. Because yeah, I hate those moments for me. So, it was funny, bless him. But it's also not funny. But it's, like, if it happened to me, mortified, I don't think I'll come on again. Nope, done. Company's closed down. I can't. So bless him. Oh. Right, up next then today is Tracy Burton. Tracy, are you here? He is, isn't he? He really is. Tracy, hello my lovely. We'll do your oyster opening first, and then we'll do your colour splash afterwards, if that's okay, Tracy. So with the oyster opening, what type of oyster would you like to go for, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Lighter rainbow. and donate the shells. Perfect. And is there a certain colour that you're hoping for with this one? So your expands the rainbow oyster, which is your lighter rainbow colours. And let's go down. So in here, there's one side. Oh, and the other side. And in here, Tracy, you are twinning. And you're twinning with, oh, I was going to say Candy Floss pinks. I think I am. Candy Floss pinks. I stuttered because it could have been the blush pink, but I do think they're slightly darker. So Candy Floss pinks. Just drying them up, and if I pop them in the sand for you, what do you think to these, Tracy? Again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect, and I can pop one of these on the jewellery for you. If you're not happy, I can swap them for you, one or both of them. One of them does go onto the jewellery, so the other one would be loose, but it's completely up to you. Just let me know what you think and what you would like to do. So twinning Candy Floss pinks. If I run them through the board, pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. So measuring slightly different sizes there. Would you like the peach from earlier? Because I'm going to bring him on. Dun, 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 dun. There he is. So let me know if that one's okay, and I'm just grabbing the lemon yellow for you. And then I'll need to know which one you'd like to go on your jewellery. What do you think? And he's back. Do you know, like marbles, where you can just go dush and then knock this one off the screen? Oh, I could have so much fun making little skits. Oh, okay, sorry. Let's pop them back. That's perfect. And can you have the peach on your pendant? Of course you can. So let me just bring you back. The peach has fulfilled his destiny. He has, and he's on the jewellery as well. Perfect. Right, you also, Tracy, have a colour splash. So let's go back to the colour splash screen. Is there a certain colour or a certain theme that you're hoping for? The peach is going home. I'm quite happy about that, actually, because he did try. I might have to go back and watch that because it did tickle me. It's just how he rolled on and still on screen. Oh, right. Any colour, Tracy. Good luck, my lovely. And it hasn't clicked over, which means you have a red. So that is a love themed charm here. So, oh, gone for a pink. Let me just pop those ones back in there. So pink envelope. And let's get him open. He's got to be names. Oh, I can't start naming the pearls. I'll get too attached. Does that sound silly? Because they're all different. Right. Oh, so your love themed charm, Tracy. Now this is one of our oh, and you have another peach. It matches. Obviously you can change the pearl here. This peach is even larger than your original peach. Oh wow. Okay, so this is one of our I feel like this is destiny in a weird way. This is right, let me spit this out. This is one of our monthly charm deals. This is a past monthly charm deal. So you can see it's like feathers that are folding round to make the heart. Now you've got a beautiful, bold, bright peach there. And I picked again a larger sized pearl for this one because it is a larger sized charm. So the pearl just fits beautifully in the top section of the heart there. What do you think to this, Tracy? Now, charm-wise, again, I hope you're happy with the charm. Pearl-wise, you can swap him. If you're not happy, we can definitely do an oyster opening. Or if you are happy, we can stick with that one. So it's completely up to you, my lovely. What do you think, and what would you like to do? Love it. Oh, just confirm for me. Does that mean that you would like to stick with that one? I'm just going to bring you back up again. But you do then, you'd have the matching set. You could have that and that matching colours. It's weird how things and like how fate works itself out, isn't it? But yeah, just confirm for me that you're sticking, just so I don't move on. Just in case that's not what you meant. That's why I like to just confirm. I know it's annoying sometimes. Yes, stick. Perfect. Tracy then, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Thank you for the donations with your shells. And that's safe up there for you. Up next then today is Cindy Brown. Cindy, are you here? Now I definitely saw you earlier, Cindy, so hopefully you're still here. Cindy, hello, hello, hello. Cindy, you have a colour splash as well. So let's go across to the board for you. Now, again, is there a certain colour or a certain themed charm that you're hoping for? There we go. So if we give this a spin for you, good luck, my lovely. And we have a purple. So the purple is the crystal themed charm. So let's dive in there. We've got a lighter purple there. So we're going to come across and get him open for you. Good luck, Cindy, my lovely. Oh. again. So this one is not on the website yet. It will be on the website soon. So this is the Sunspot Charm. Now the Sunspot Charm, oh, so I'm just trying to hold it where I can show the pearl and the charm. Sunspot Charm in emerald green. So it's a gorgeous emerald green. And then I've paired it with a brighter sea green pearl. Now let me just look at this. I'm trying to get it so you can see the matte. Look at that. Sunspot Charm with the emerald green pearl. What do you think to this one? Now Cindy, if you're happy with this one, you can stick, or if you'd like to swap the pearl colour, we can do so. We can do an oyster opening, so it's completely up to you what you would like to do. So the charm itself though, I hope you're happy with him. So I'm just trying to show you, because of the green, just trying to show you all the different shades the crystal. Stick, you love it. Perfect. Oh no, that's not up. That's up. There we go. Cindy, I'm glad you're happy with that one. Just popped that safe in there for you. And that's on there as well. So Cindy, I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, my lovely. And that's up there. The pendant version is on the website already, Pamela, yes. The charm isn't on there yet, but the pendant, which is a larger, just a larger size, is on the website already. Wilhelmina, oh bless you. Thank you ever so much for the stars there. That's very, very kind of you. And Cindy, no, you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Jane Tier. Jane, are you here? The wheel, I'll pop the link in for the wheel, and if you click the link, you can have a look at the description there, and then it says, or just sort of says how it works. I hope that's helpful, Bonnie. You want to be surprised, Jane. Okay, so let's bring you across to the wheel. You have a colour splash as well, so you want to be surprised. So we're just going to go straight in and spin. Oh, made it wobble. A really big spin there. Good luck, my lovely. Oh, and we have a blue themed, which means it's the random themed. So you're really, really going to be surprised with this one, because random could be absolutely anything. Let's go down. Oh, Linda, love that. So let's get this open for you. And in here, oh, we've got another chocolate olive green pearl. Now it's more chocolate, this one, with just a touch of olive green, and it's one of our 3D charms, so it's got detail the whole way around here. Now I'm hoping I'm going to be able to show you, so I'm going to try get it to focus on the charm first. And this is our teddy bear charm. So if you can see, if I move it around, it is the form of a teddy bear. So I'm really hoping you can see the detail of the teddy bear on the camera. I'll try to get it focused in this. Oh. So beautiful teddy bear charm. Like I said, it's a 3D teddy bear as well. And then pearl wise, you have got this, like I said, it's a base chocolate, but gorgeous olive green tone to him. So again, I got this one just to sort of match the teddy bear theme. However, you can change the colour if you're not happy. So charm wise, I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. Pearl wise, what do you think? It might even be better if this one, the pearl sits behind. Let me just have a little look. Oh no, yeah, I quite like it with the pearl behind on this one. So it sort of sits behind the charm, but then it comes out. Love the charm. Can you swap the pearl for a baby pink? Of course you can. So just to confirm, no oyster opening and just go straight for the baby pink. Is that right? Oh, let's go for that one there. It is, yes. Who said that? Karen, yes, exactly. So is this pink okay here for you? Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this to focus. I just thought, hang on, let me just try cover up that pearl even more. It might focus on that. So is that pink okay there? So just want to hold it next to it just so you can see the size of the pearl next to the bear as well. If I bring you back up. Perfect, perfect. Right, let me just write down that we're going to change to pink. Okay, Jane, my lovely, I hope then you'll be happy with everything once it arrives and that's safe up there for you. And up next is Sophie North. Sophie, are you here? Sophie North, are you here? Sophie, hello. Now let me just have a little look. You've got 1, 2, 3 openings altogether, and then you do have your colour splash as well. So we'll do the colour splash at the end if that's okay. So 3 oyster openings to start with. What 3 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, bless you, Jane. You're very, very welcome. One mystery, 2 normal. Donate the shells. Thank you ever so much. Now, is there certain colours you're hoping for, Sophie? 1 and 2. So let me get these open for you. There's 1 and 2. And yeah, the charms are on the website as well to purchase. So the link for our website is www.pearlswithbrecken.com, and then if you go to charms, then you can see all the different categories there. Sophie, let's go down. So mystery oyster, 2 normal oysters, donating the shells. 1 you're hoping for to be definitely a purple, fingers crossed. We're going to start with your mystery oyster here. So we have a softer pop there. And in here, there is a little bit of flesh on that side there. So you are twinning. Sophie, first oyster from your mystery oyster. You are twinning with two tonal icy blue pearls. There's no more in that one. So if I dry this up for you. Pearl number one. Now they're the same colourings, but they do have different markings on. So pearl number one, you can see the difference with the two tonal lighter and darker shades. And then pearl number two, again, lighter and darker shades there. Gorgeous twins to start with. Moving on to your normal oyster number one. There's one side. Oh, and the other side. And in here, you are twinning for a second time. There's no more in that one, and you're twinning with rose gold twins here. So again, I'm just going to dry these ones up for you, and we'll pop them in the sand so you can have a closer look. So let's pop these blues at the top and then the rose golds underneath. So blue two-tonal twins and then natural rose gold twins. And then moving on to your last oyster, which again is your normal natural coloured oyster here. So good luck again. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have a rose gold, slightly lighter rose gold than your first original two, and there's no more in that one. Now I know you said you was hoping for a purple, so if you would like to swap any of these, we can do so for you. Just let me know what you would like to do, and then of course which ones you'd like where as well. So here they are in the sand. You've got two-tonal twinning icy blues, twinning rose golds, and then a single rose gold as well, which is that lighter rose gold. If I run them through the board, two-tonal icy blue number one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. Blue number two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5 as well. Rose gold twin number one is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. Rose gold number two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. They're the same size. And then the single rose gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He is a 7. So can we have one great purple, one small white, swap one blue and one rose gold? I've kept you the twin rose golds unless you'd prefer to swap a twin rose gold, so then you've got all the three different colours. Let me know what you prefer. So, oh, I've lost your... One great purple, one small white. Oh, okay, so small whites would be one of these. And then a grape purple. Oh, look at that one there. Okay, so have a little look at these ones, my lovely, and let me know if these colour shades are okay. And then if so, which colours you would like where. Oh, one rose gold on lobster and swap another rose gold for a dark blue. Okay, so are you happy? Let's make it a little bit clearer. So your original rose gold and icy blue are at the top, and then the 3 I've added in are on the second row. So are those 3 the correct colour shades that you're hoping for? And then I'll need to know which colours you'd like where. So you'd like a rose gold on a lobster fitting. No, don't be sorry. Swap the other icy blue for a baby blue. Oh, bless you, Christy. No, I agree with you. It's not that great of an excuse. I hope you have a good sleep. Okay, what do you think to those colours there, Sophie? Purple on purple. Yeah. White on the ring. Baby blue on there. And dark blue on a lobster as well. Perfect. So are all the colour shades okay there for you? And I've got that down as well. So the invoice for the lobster fittings, that will get sent through tomorrow for you, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay. So I'm just going to bring you back up again because you have a colour splash as well. I'm just going to pop these pearls in here first. There we go. Okay, perfect. So with your colour splash, is there a certain colour or theme that you're hoping for? No, any. Okay, so fingers crossed for you, my lovely. Good luck. Give the wheel a good spin for you there. And it's slowing down. And it hasn't clicked over, so we have a yellow there. So yellow is the animal themed charm. So if we bring you straight across for the in here, and let's get him open. So animal theme, and Linda, you are free because Sophie, you have the pony charm with a gorgeous hot pink pearl. Now the pony is this one here. If I can get him focused for you. Look at this one, pony charm there. So you can see he got his, if I hold it there, you can sort of see the details of the face as well. The pearl is a gorgeous, slightly two-tonal pink, so he's lighter and brighter pink as you go around there. And if we let the pearl drop, it sort of sits when it rests, because the pony is on it standing up, it sort of sits behind. What do you think to this one, Sophie? I hope you're happy with the charm itself. You have this with blue, you love it. Perfect. Can you have an oyster opening? Of course you can. If I bring you back up to me, what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate those shells? So let me just pop that on there and there. Good morning, Kerry. Natural again, perfect. Donate the shells. Sophie, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for here? So if we get this one open, and let's go down. So your normal natural oyster. Oh, there's one side and the other side. So in here, you are twinning, and you're twinning with rosy gold, almost lavendery tones pearls there. And there's no more in that one. So twinning with rose gold lavender pearls. Let me just dry these up for you. What do you think to these? Now these are definitely smaller. Now you do have one which is slightly more pinkier than the other, and one then more rosy goldy than the other. I know that's not really a word, but what do you think? Now again, if you're not happy with these, we can swap them for you. If I run them through the board, the more rosy gold of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the one which has got slightly more lavender in him is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. What do you think? What would you like to do? What do you think to these? I do like the natural colours. They're lovely, aren't they, Sue? They really are. One on the charm and swap one for maybe bright watermelon. Love that. When you say swap one, do you want to keep the, so would you like to, let's say swap, would you like to swap the more rose gold or the more lavender? So the one that we keep will go on the charm, but swap rose gold or lavender. What do you think? I'm just going to grab you a brighter watermelon. Oh, beautiful colour. Swap the rose gold one. Okay, so lavender on the charm. Are you happy with that watermelon there? I'm just going to bring you up so I can write this down. So we're going to swap to lavender. And then you've got your watermelon as well. And that gorgeous watermelon on a lobster again. Okay, not a problem. So that will all be included on the same invoice for the 3 lobster fittings. And again, that will be sent across for you tomorrow. So to confirm, we've got the purple on the purple, white on the ring, baby blue on the bracelet. We're gonna, with the Colour Splash charm, we're gonna swap that to the lavender, and then you'd like to be invoiced for the rose gold, the dark blue, and the watermelon on lobster fittings. Sophie, no, you're very, very welcome. I hope you're happy with everything there, my lovely. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's up there for you. But no, I do hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Oh no, I've already got that down. If you get them on a hoop fitting, then yes, they can go onto a necklace because they can just slide onto a chain. Up next then today is Carol Stewart. Carol, are you here? Oh, bless you, Linda. Carol Stewart, are you here? Carol, hello. I was just looking, you've got 2 oyster openings first, and then you have a colour splash as well. So if it's okay with you, we'll do your oyster openings first and then the colour splash afterwards. So what 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Oh, Hollybobs, I can't wait. I haven't booked a holiday in obviously a few years. Me and Aaron have been talking about it's not been in the process of, but at least the talks are happening. So yeah, I'm jealous, Linda. I hope you have a lovely time. Mystery Carol, and donate the shells. Perfect. Oh, so mystery oyster number 1. Sorry, and number 2. So, oh, nearly dropped the bag there. There we go. Let's get this open. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for with this one? So let's go down. Mystery oyster number 1. We have a lighter pop there. Oh, and a runaway. There's your mother of pearl. And I can see that you are twinning. So twinning, why are they all running backwards today? Twinning with your first oyster, Carol. And you're twinning with Candy Floss Pinks there. Just having a squidge. There's no more in that one. So twinning with Candy Floss Pinks. Let me dry him up for you. And if I pop them in the sand. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. You have a pop there. And in this one, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see a lemon yellow there. Let me squidge him out. And I'm just going to squidge to see if there's any more as well. There's no more in that one. Carol, you've got twinning Candy Floss Pinks and a lemon yellow. What do you think? Oh, the yellow is two-tonal. Let me show you the two-tonalness first. But then, what do you think to these? So with your yellow, he's got lighter and then it's just slightly brighter as you go around there. Here they are in the suns, my lovely. Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like to go on the jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Pink number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7, so they're the same size there. Lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Of course you can. So pinks on the jewellery. Let me just write that down for you. I'm glad you're happy with the colours. So we're going to have pink on there. And then you also have a colour splash as well. So if we go across to the wheel, is there a certain colour or a certain theme that you're hoping for, Carol? Any colour. Okay, so Carol, good luck, my lovely. Oh, and it hasn't clicked over, so you have a yellow. So yellow is the animal themed bucket, and we've got a darker yellow there. So if I bring you back across, and let's get this one open. Oh, bless you, Carol. Well, I'm glad you're happy with that. But let's have a look at this. Oh, this one's oh, I need to stop saying it. I say it for them all. You've got the open butterfly charm. Look at this one here. No, let me get it focused for you. So this is the open butterfly charm. I'm just trying to get it focused. There we go. So as you can see, it's the same both sides, and it's the open one because it's the open design, and then it's got this gorgeous brighter pink on him, which, because it's a smaller pearl as well, as it sits, it still lets you see that butterfly. Love that one, Carol, and you'd like to stick with that one. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy, my lovely. Let me just bring you back up again. And if I pop him in here for you. Carol, I hope you're happy with that and happy with everything once it arrives there. That's safe on there for you. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well. And of course, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Now, I do need to take a quick comfort break here. Let me just unplug my microphone. Aaron's here. Okay, so I just need to take a quick comfort break. So I'll be back in just a moment. I've got Aaron here to come and talk to you about nonsense. No? Why are you humping me?
Nothing I say is nonsense.
It's not nonsense, but what do you talk about when you come on?
Life.
Life, okay.
The importance of
the
things.
importance of things, yeah, that's not nonsense. Okay, I'll give you that. Right, so I'll see you in just a moment. Carol, I'm glad you're happy. There you go, Bab, thank you.
How do? Oh, helps if I grab the microphone. How are we all doing on this? Yeah, weather's not bad. A little bit cold. Well, Sunday, whatever. Hey, Kirsty, Sue, Carol, Bronnie, Beverly, Karen, Sharon, Carol, Sophie, Susan. Welcome, everybody. How are we all doing? What's everyone up to on this weird and wonderful day? I am all good, Margaret. Thank you very much for asking. How are you? See, Brecken's built me up to actually have a conversation now. Which, if you know anyone you speak to, whenever you ask the question, what do you want to talk about? Pretty much kills the entire conversation because they're just sitting there going, well, oh. Ironing is one of those jobs that I know I should do it. And I really know, especially from September, that I'm going to need to do it. But I really don't want to. Cindy. You love how I make her tea. 12 stirs to the left, 12 stirs to the right. Nice and simple. Oh, wow, Lindsay. Bronny. Oh, bacon butty right now would be lush. I see, just teeing you up ready for Breck and Margaret. I've never really got football. I appreciate the excitement around it, but I've never really understood it. No, Kirsty. She will ask me to do that if you plant that idea in her head. To be fair, that was one of those things that I looked at doing some kind of weird little intercom thing for the house. Just so you... I'm tired of people shouting around the stairs, pretty much. The way that all kids do, screaming at you from the upstairs. It's, Dad, can I? Mum, can I? No. Come talk to me. Thank you very much. Puppy training is... We're getting there. He's doing alright. He's settling in well. Yeah, I appreciate that, Sammy. But there are always better excuses than ironing. And I am from Northamptonshire in the UK, Amanda. What about you? Sports, not really. I enjoy ice skating and stuff like that, as in doing it, not... I say not watching it, but no, I'd enjoy that as well. Football and stuff like that, I've never got the interest in. I've always been a techie. Yeah, see, the problem with that one, Jacqueline, is if people do it that way, I'm one of those people who you'll message me, and if I don't read it then and there, I ain't reading it for hours. So you could be asking me for a cup of tea from upstairs, and you wouldn't be getting that for the next 2-3 hours. No, Sue, I thought about doing that for her birthday, but no, puppy and all that. Yeah, no, I had to let her know, and then it was several weeks of excitement waiting to get him.
I made a cup of tea.
Sweet.
So you didn't have to come and make me a cup of tea.
Who are you and where's my wife?
That's why it took so long, because I just boiled the kettle.
Uh-huh.
I didn't make you a... Did you want a drink?
Who are you?
Just put my gloves on.
No, see you all.
Hello.
Hello. No.
I've just put my gloves on. What did you talk about? The puppy?
See, you did the Facebook Live version of what do you want to talk about?
Yeah,
which then ensued.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I won't do that again.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Did you turn your top the right way round?
I had to go on the camera.
So wait. For the whole day,
I haven't left the house.
You've worn an inside-out top, which you then choose to turn the right way.
Correct.
Oh, bless you. I love you. Oh, can you take that mug with you, please? Thank you ever so much for coming in. Sorry it took so long. I had to make a cup of tea so he didn't have to come out to me again, bless him. Okay. So yeah, he's worn a top inside out, and it's a black top, so you can't really tell apart from the label. But then he turns the right way around. Bless him. My husband's lovely. He is. He's the best husband. Honestly, I can rave about him all day. He is honestly the best. So thank you everyone for bearing with me there. I just needed to have a quick comfort break. And then like I said, I just wanted to make a quick cup of tea so he didn't have to come out again, bless him. Right. Up next then, meant to be good luck if it's inside out. I'll tell him. Let's do a... Yes, it is Becky. Yeah, 100%. Just call it a quick comfort break. That's all. So I'm just printing off this, and we're going to do an updated order list. I've sort of just been let me try that again. I've sort of just been going along with the order list and not updating it, but I'll just do a quick verbal update, just so you guys know where you are. Thank you, Sue. I think there's... Let me just read it out for you. So up next is Christina Polly. Christina Polly, you're up next if you're here. And then it would be Rebecca Brandt, Eloisa Ballard, Kathy Rax and Sophie North. So 5 of you on the order list. So if you would like to order, there is still space available. And hopefully you 5, you sort of know where you are now. Yeah, no, it's just I have lots of tea on the live. Normally I do like a 4-hour live, and most of the time I'm fine. I don't need to have a break. But on those odd occasions, instead of ending the live to come back on again, which actually takes longer, I just get Aaron to come and talk, bless him, so I can just rush off quickly. It would be such a polite argument. Yeah, but it goes on for ages. Do you know, sometimes if you want an argument, not for an argument, but just to, yeah, because we don't normally, it's just talking. But obviously talking is brilliant instead of having an argument, but it means you talk through it. So it just takes a longer time. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's... I'm not ungrateful for that. Oh, you know what I mean. Yeah, sometimes we just do need a good rant, don't we? It's one of actually, Aaron doesn't ever need a good rant. He's one of those that doesn't need it. I sometimes need a rant, but it's not necessarily a rant. It's just a one of those. Right, let's, I'm waffling now. Christina, hello. You have a colour splash, so if we go across to the wheel for you, what, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, or a certain theme that you're hoping for? Suzanne, they are currently sold out, however they are on the way back. I have ordered some more, so they are, or they're not on the way yet, they're just being made, but they will be on the website soon. Yeah, you guys know I need to waffle every now and then. I go off on a little tangent, don't I? I think I actually got that from Aaron, because Aaron can waffle, like, he can waffle. Like, he can still be talking and hasn't made his point yet, kind of waffle. Like, it is a skill. Not all the time, don't get me wrong, he doesn't waffle all the time, but he can, and that's he can. It's brilliant. Oh, Christina, pink would be great. The brighter the better. Let's spin the wheel for you, Christina. Good luck, my lovely. And you have a red. So let me just show you. It's in the red there. So red is a love themed charm. Pink envelope. Nope, that's me. Let's go down. Pink envelope, if we get him open. Oh. So in here. Oh, Oh, Christina, you said you was hoping for a pink. You have a pink pearl with a pink charm. Now, let me show you this charm. Again, this is a new charm. It's not on the website yet. So this is a pink charm with pink enamel on it. So it's a silver charm. You can see that. Does it have the stamp on him? Sometimes with the jewellery it doesn't have the stamp, and that doesn't mean it's not 925 silver. It's just sometimes it only needs to be stamped if it's over a certain size or weight. This one doesn't have the stamp looking at him, just because I'm guessing with the enamel in the middle it does have to be a hollow heart. But it is 925 silver with the pink heart in the middle. So silver back, pink front, and I've paired him with a gorgeous bright hot pink pearl, which is just brighter than the inside pink with the hearts there, so just gives it different dimension with the tones. Now they sort of sit beautifully together, but what do you think to this one? Christina, if you're happy with that pearl, that's perfect. I hope you're happy with the charm. If you're not happy with the pearl, we can go for an oyster opening. So I'll need to know if you would like to stick or if you'd like to go for an oyster opening. This one will make its way onto the website. Been watching for ages, first time ordered. Ah, I hope you're happy. I'm just going to bring you back up, but just confirm, are you happy with that pearl? Would you like to stick, or would you prefer to have the oyster opening to change the colour? Stick with that one and you're very happy. Perfect. Well, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. And that's all safe up there for you, my lovely. Up next today is Rebecca Brandt. Oh, where did Aaron put my... Oh, I'm just going to put you on the colour splash wheel just while I grab my oysters. Sorry, I have the oysters next to me. And Aaron moved them, bless him. Right, there we go. So I'm back. Rebecca Brandt, you're here. Becky, hello. So Becky, you have got 4 openings altogether. What 4 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? I'm just going to see. I'm guessing it's too hot to drink. Christina, you're very, very welcome. All mystery and donate the shells. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Might have to top this bag up soon. There's still oysters, there's not still, but there is oysters to top it up, so don't worry. I can only fit so many in the bag at a time, you see. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Becky, are there certain colour pearls that you're hoping for? You should... Yeah, if the order, like I said, if the order's open, it should... it means it hasn't been fully packaged yet. So it may have been drilled, like the original order may have been drilled, it may have been set, it may be... packaged but not fully packaged. Once the item is fully packaged, ready to be sent, it's closed on the website. So if it's still open, it means that you should be able to add to it, if that makes sense. So let's go down, and you're hoping for possibly green pearls. So if we go down here, Mystery Oyster number 1. We have a lighter pop there. That's perfect, Becky. Thank you. So that's all correct. Thank you for doing that. So Mystery Oyster number 1. There's a little bit of flesh there, but we can see that there's no pearls. Now, if we have a squidge in here, you have a darker pearl there, and there's no more in that one. So he is a darker chocolate pearl to start with, Becky. So if I pop him, actually let's level, there we go, level the sand out slightly. So dark chocolate to start with at the top there. Moving on to oyster number 2 from your Mystery Oysters. Oh, double pop there. And there is your mother of pearl. So if we have a squidge in here, Penny, yep, that has happened just a handful of times. If that does happen, we just pick you another oyster. Oh, bless you, Linda. Good night, my lovely. Now you have, there's no more in that one. Becky, you've got this gorgeous, I was going to say denim blue, but I think it's more of a two-tonal blurple. So blurple's a mix between blue and purple. So I think sections of him are denim blue, and then the brighter sections come in with the purple. So blue and purple two-tonal pearl there. He's gorgeous. Then moving on to your next oyster. Quite a nice pop with that one. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. Straight away with this one, we can see that you've got a darker chocolate pearl there. And again, I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you. They should do, Penny. So they are cultured oysters. So they are cultured, so they should have pearls in. But obviously it can happen. Like I said, it's only a handful of times that it's happened. And if it does, we do just get you another oyster, so you can definitely have that pearl or pearls. So far 2 chocolates and a two-tonal blurple. And then Becky, moving on to your last oyster, which is a mystery oyster again. You have a lighter pop with that one there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You have a lilac purple. And there's no more in that one. So lilac purple. What do you think to all of these? 2 chocolates, a two-tonal blurple and a lilac purple. Becky, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which ones you'd like where. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Let me run them through the board. So chocolate number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Chocolate number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5, so they're different sizes. The two-tonal blurples, not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5, and the lilac is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. So you'd like to swap the chocolates for some dark greens. How dark would you like to go? If I get the darkest, sort of, this is a darker olive. But I'm also going to get you seaweed green, just so you can see. Yes, of course I can. If I see that an item's for earrings, I do generally try to match it, unless the person tells me not to, because some people do like to have odd earrings. Okay, so I've got you dark olive green, and then I've got this seaweed green as well, which is a lighter. More of a forest green. So the forest greens, I don't really have many forest greens in at the moment. So let me just have a look. I'm just reading the tops. Is that forest green? Tad lighter than seaweed. Ah, so that would possibly be, see, the forest green's darker. So I'm guessing you would like sea green. There we go. Sorry, they've all got names on the top, but if all the names are funny, it takes me a minute to read them. So would you like these ones? Oh, I'm just looking for matching for you, my lovely. Oh, now the seaweed and the sea green greens are very similar, but I promise you the bottom set is definitely lighter. Bless you, Sue. Good night, my lovely. Thank you for joining us today. Yes, on the green. Perfect. So do you know which ones you'd like to have the greens on? So if I move them around this side, you can sort of see. There you go, look at that. There's the colour. And what do you think to the other pearls? Do you have anything close to the blurple? Blurple, I mean, that one's absolutely, that's the same colour, but that's huge. You won't want that one because that's absolutely huge. I'm just having a look. I've got a couple of pots with the blurple. I don't think I've got, I mean, I've got the same sort of, it's darker, so no. There's a weight on lilacs, and I've got close to it. I mean, that one's pretty close, but that's not dead on, and it's slightly larger as well. So I don't have that sort of lighter blurple. I'm going to show you the one that I left out. Let's move it in front for you. So your original one is on the side with the lilac. The one I've added is the one with the on the side with the greens. So you can see, if I show you your one first, your one does have a few darker areas, but overall is quite lighter. this one is darker in general, but it's the closest one I've got. Also, it is slightly larger than your one, but again, if you wanted matching, it's not matching, but that's the sort of closest I have. That's fine. So to confirm, swapping out the lilac for that blurple. And then, which ones would you like where? Actually, it's fine because they could, I mean, you can let me know which ones you'd like where for me to send out with, but as you know, they can change. Does it matter which goes on which is? Yeah, no, they can be that's what I just thought. They're interchangeable, my lovely, so it doesn't matter which you tell me to go where. Like I said, if you want me to send out a certain pair on them to start with, I can do so, but they're interchangeable. Yeah, no, so you can have one colour one day and one colour another day, or mix and match and have a green and a purple. Oh. Becky, I hope, I'm going to write down though that just we're going to have the greens and the blurples, just so I know that you're happy with the colours. So Becky, I hope you're happy with everything there. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and I've just popped that up there for you. Okay. Da. I love interchangeable earrings. I haven't worn mine today, but honestly, since we got them, I've got the cross interchangeable ones, and yeah, I've been living in them. I absolutely love them. I think because I can wear them, not sleep in them because I can't sleep in earrings, but because I can wear them and not feel like I've got earrings in, but they're still like dropping. Love it. Going to start a collection now. Oh, bless you. Well, I hope you love them. I honestly do hope you love them, my lovely. Right, up next today is Eloisa Ballard. Eloisa, are you here? Eloisa, hello. Sorry, I just got itch on the side of my nose. Eloisa, you have your oyster opening first, and then you have a colour splash as well. So with the oyster opening, what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? The interchangeable ones, yes, Lisa. So they've all gone on the website in the new in section today, and they're called the swing earrings. And there's different, I think there's 4 or 5 different styles. So if you scroll, until you go to the new in section and then scroll down to the swing earrings, then you can see the different styles of the swing earrings, and all of the swings are interchangeable. So you can just then change the studs around. Mystery and donate. Perfect. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let's get this open for you. And let's go down. So, Mystery Oyster. We have a lighter pop there. So in here, there is your mother of pearl. And I can actually see a peeper in here, my lovely. You have a brighter pink pearl there. Oh, hoping for a emerald green. I'm just having a squidge. There's no more in that one. So you was hoping for an emerald green. We do have a pink. So let me dry this one up for you and I'll hold him up so you can see. Let me know what you think. Now, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap him for you. So I can grab a green close to an emerald green if you would like to see one. But it's completely up to you. If I run this pink through the board for you, Eloisa, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He is a 6.5. You can indeed, that's not a problem. Let's grab a green for you so you can see. What do you think to that green there? Love it. Perfect. He is yours then. If I just bring you back up here. Pop him safe in there and then on here. And then you also have a colour splash spin as well. Is there a certain colour or certain themed charm that you're hoping for? So good luck, my lovely. Let's spin the wheel for you. And we have a yellow. So yellow is the animal themed charm. And you have a pastel yellow. So let's go down. Happy with anything? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying not to rip the envelopes because then they are reusable, you see. There we go. So in your animal themed envelope. Oh, okay. So this one is the horse charm. We had pony earlier, and this one here is horse. So let me just see if we can focus in for you. Look at him. So this one's got details all the way around this one. So you can see he's doing his little trot there. And we've paired this one with a darker chocolate bronze pearl, as you can see there. Now I did this one just because when I think of horses, I think of the horse that I rode. I never owned a horse or anything like that. Just when we went riding, when I used to see my nan and granddad, there was like a stables nearby that you could go and not rent, but I suppose rent and go for a horse ride. I'm waffling again. But what do you think to this one? So horse charm with a chocolate bronze pearl. Now, if you're happy with the charm, I hope you're happy with the charm. What do you think to the pearl? Would you like to stick or would you like to go for an oyster opening? If we see the pearl down next to the charm. So it sort of sits centrally, but then again can move. That was just the slightest wiggle there. Very happy with that one, and you'd like to stick. Perfect. So that's on there for you. I hope you'll be happy with everything there then. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and that's safe up there for you. I will say, guys, I am going to show a new, if it doesn't come out of the red colour splash today, I need to show you. It's not on the website yet. It's a new item. So I'm gonna grab it at the end to show you if it doesn't come out. Oh, Jodie. Oh, bless you. But that's why colours can have all different meanings to us. Right. What was the horse's name? Now, I have a little stat tube of him, and I've got Sparkle written on the back of the stat tube. But it's in my handwriting, and I can't remember the name. So it could be Sparkle, but I wrote it on there, so I could have just been naming the statue. But the horse, that is that. So in my head, it's Sparkle. But I'm not sure if it is Sparkle. I don't know. I can't remember. I just remember snippets. I was quite young. Right, up next is Kathy Rex. Kathy, are you here? Kathy, hello. Kathy, you've got 2 openings altogether. So mystery oysters and donate your shells. Perfect. Kathy, are there certain colours you're hoping for with this one? So there's 1 and 2. And let's go down. So your mystery oyster. Thank you, Penny. You have a light pop there. Oh my gosh, Kay. I hope she's okay. Oh gosh. There's your mother of pearl, Kathy. So in here we can see a peeper towards the side there. He is a darker peeper there. I'm just having a squidge here. There's no more in that one. So you have a dark chocolate purple. So this one is a base chocolate and he's got this dark, almost like Cadbury purple overtone. Oh, again, the camera, oh, can you see it there? The camera doesn't like picking up the chocolate purples, but they've definitely got the purple tone to them. Moving on to mystery oyster number 2. You have a slight double pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And you have a blue pearl peeper. And he's popped out. Oh, he's a 2-tonal pearl. Just having a squidge. There's no more in that one. You have a 2-tonal Pepsi and TARDIS blue. So Pepsi and TARDIS blue. So Pepsi blue with these slight darker areas to him here. Kathy, what do you think to this one? Or these 2, I should say. Again, I'm going to need to know which 2 you would like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. Your chocolatey purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And the 2-tonal blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Why do we call it Pepsi Blue? So do you know the Pepsi section? I don't know, in the UK we have Pepsi, the drink, and it has like a blue label or a blue can, and it's that kind of blue colour. That's why we named it Pepsi Blue. It's just a lot of our names we have named ourselves. So if you search it in Google, that may not be what comes up, but that's the sort of colour represented in the pearls here. I hope that makes sense. change them for TARDIS blue, and can you invoice the diamond earrings and put your seaweed green pearls from your other order on them? Invoice you the diamond swing earrings, do you mean? Are those blues okay there for you? Let me bring you back up. So we're going to have TARDIS blues on there. Perfect. Okay, regarding the diamond swing earrings, let me just have a look. I mean, the stock when I sorted them out earlier was definitely there, but I just need to... I like to double check these things. Diamond swing earrings. Okay, I've got that down for you, and that's perfect, Kathy. That's not a problem. That invoice will get sent across for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay, so that's on there. Thank you for the donations of your shells as well, and then that's up there for you. No, Kathy, you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Sophie North. Sophie, are you here? Hello, Sophie. Sophie, you have a colour splash. So if we go across to the colour splash wheel, is there something that you're hoping for with this one? So again, a colour or a theme that you're hoping for? So I'm going to anything but a pony. So don't worry, because there's no doubles. Every one of these envelopes is a different charm. There are no doubles. The only close to doubles would be the crystal charms, but that's just because there may be, like, for example, a crystal heart charm, but there's different colour crystals. So it may be a heart charm, but it'll be a different colour. So there's no doubles, so you don't need to worry about that, my lovely. Okay, so giving the wheel a spin for you, fingers crossed. And you have a yellow. So yellow is animal, but like I said, you won't get the same pony charm because there's no two doubles in the same buckets. Now, if the buckets got topped up, then of course there may be a double if I top them up, but I wouldn't top them up until they ran out, so there wouldn't be doubles in the bucket. Does that make sense? So yeah, don't worry, on the same nights you can't get the same charm. Okay, so in here, now it's not a pony, but apparently with the animal charms today, we've been sticking with a theme. Now, we had the pony charm out, we had the horse charm out, so now we have the horse head charm out. There's so many envelopes in there. What are the chances that we've had all of the same theme today? That is crazy. Now, Sophie, this one is going to pair with your horse charm, with your pony charm, because it does follow the same theme. Now this one is a textured charm. You can see all of the detail on there. There's lots of detail, and it actually has a natural coloured rosy gold lavender pearl on here. So a natural lavender gold. No, oh, I suppose it would be lavender gold, but a rose gold with like a deep lavender overtone. What do you think to this one? Oh, it is lovely. Don't get me wrong, Jodie. The horse head has got so much detail on him. Let me look at that. So the pearl sort of sits centrally again, but again, slightest twist and it goes. That pearl colour is gorgeous. But no, Sophie, it's completely up to you. Charm wise, I hope you're happy with that one. Pearl colour wise, what do you think? Would you like to stick, or would you like to go for a oyster opening? Stick, and you love them all, just means you need more. Oh, bless you, Sophie. Well, I'm glad you're happy, and like I said, the pearl colour, it's a gorgeous natural coloured pearl, that one. But no, I'm glad you're happy with that one. That's on there, and then again, that's safe up there for you. Sophie, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Now, that is the end of the order list, but I want to show you this charm. Now, I don't know if it's going to work. Oh, I made myself swallow my own saliva. Hang on. Excuse me, it went down the wrong hole. I'm getting myself all excited. Right, so I've just come over here so I can get said charm. Oh no, it's over here. Right, bear with me. Okay, where is it? Aha. So I literally unpacked this today. So let's bring you back. Are we here? Give me a thumbs up. Are you here? Do you want to see this? Honestly. I'm so excited. I just really hope it works. Ah, I can see you. Okay. So, like I said, this is a new, and it's in the bucket, in the red coloured themed bucket, but it didn't come out today, so I'm just going to show you. Now let's go down, and then I'll try and see if it works. So this is the charm. Okay, so it's a disc and it's got some engravings on this side, and then it actually spins around. You all know how I love a fidget piece of jewellery. Spins around and it's got some engravings on this side. So this section at the top, this jump ring at the top here, is just where the pearl sits and the fitting sits. Now the thing with this is, oh, let me hold it, is if you spin it, oh, come on, it says I love you if you spin it fast enough. So I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if it works. Oh, hang on. I'm spinning it the wrong way. There we go. Ready? Can you see that it says I love you? So again, the engraving's on one side. the engravings on the other side, and then together it says I love you when you spin it. It's so cool. I'm hoping the camera, obviously it's clearer in life because it's not on a camera, but honestly it's the best. And I love a fidget piece of jewellery. So yeah, that is a fidget, it's a pure fidget piece of jewellery. I love it. So like I said, one of those is included in the red colour splash, and that will be going on the website soon. I can't say, it's like I said, I unpacked it today, so I haven't photoed it, I haven't done anything with it yet, apart from add it into the red theme. But yeah, love it. And I was just playing with it earlier, I needed to show it off. It's so cool. Obviously I don't think the website's going to do it justice because I can't add a video to the website. I need to learn how to do it. But yeah, love it. Check my order list. Oh, Carol Grant, you're here. Hello my lovely. Let me just print it off and then we can, it is a colour splash. Okay, so Carol, is there a certain colour or theme that you're hoping for? Just printing it off, my lovely. But yeah, that charm, the website's not going to do it justice because you can't do the video. I might be able to put like a YouTube link on it, and then it can, if I just put like a mini video on YouTube of it just spinning, that would work. Oh, it's just, it excited me. It just excited me. Right, Carol, let's go across to the colour splash board. Is there, like I said, a certain colour or theme that you're hoping for? I'm going to spin the wheel for you, Carol. Good. Oh, could I read it? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know there was a... Yes, of course I can. Let me just load it back up. Sorry, I didn't read that. No, I didn't realise. Give me just a second. Oh, bless you, Lisa. Oh, Carol. Okay, so Carol, it says, Bronnie Van Leer, just a little gift for you. So, Bronnie, are you here? Bronnie, Carol has got you. It says Bronnie Van Leer, just a little gift for you. So Carol has got you a colour splash, Bronnie. So Bronnie, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for, or theme charm at all? Oh, bless you, Bronnie. Are you hoping for the yellow segment? I'm going to spin the board for you, Bronnie. So good luck. And it hasn't clicked over, so you have the red. So you watch that charm comes out now. Right, let's dive in. You have a red envelope. Let's go down. Good luck, my lovely. Oh, bless you, Sophie. Okay, so red is love themed. There is your nothing in there. Now you have the, I want to call it the Wonky Heart Charm. Off the top of my head, this is the Wonky Heart Charm, although if I may be wrong, but I believe that's the one it is. Now this one here, I've paired it with a really pearlescent hot pink. I don't know if you can see, but it's so pearlescent. We do reuse the envelopes, Penny, yes, which is why I open them so carefully. If I show you, I just have them all next to me so I can reuse them again. Now, the Wonky Heart Charm, the charm can sort of move around, so the pearl can hang, and the pearl, again, slightly, you can just move it around. Colour wise, it's such a pearlescent hot pink, but what do you think to this one, Bronnie? Would you be happy with that one? Would you like to stick, or would you like to go for an oyster opening? Stick, as that's the only pink you like. Oh, bless you. Well, I'm glad you're happy with that one, Bronnie. Let me just bring you back up again. So if I pop this on here, and we do try to use everything, Penny, as and when we can. So all these that I put the jewellery in, you'll see that they've all got staple marks on them, because I obviously staple them to the order, and then I take the staples out and reuse the bags over and over and over again. So you can see they've got like holes and stuff from past staples. So yeah, we do reuse everything as much as we can. Yeah. But Bronnie, I'm glad you're happy with that. Do you know what fitting you would prefer, Bronnie? Just so I can get that sorted for you. And the shells, they get reused as well, because they go to my mum's nursery. These are just 2 images of what the shells can be used for. So that I clean them off, they get sanitised, and they go to the nursery, who use them in different crafting activities and learning about the world. Just as it is. Okay, Bronnie, not a problem. And yes, I don't think your order is being sent tomorrow morning, just because I think there was one, so I can add it on, which is really quite lucky, which is really cool. So Carol, I hope you'll be happy. No, Carol, oh yes, Carol and Bronnie, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, and that's up there for you. I haven't seen Jutta today. I hope she's okay. They are open. Yes, perfect, Bronnie. So I do think, yeah, I think there's one that's open, as in the, I can't remember properly off the top of my head, but I do know that there is, no, I can't remember, but it can be added on. That's the main thing. Right, I've just refreshed over there, and I do believe that's the end of the order list for today. So thank you everybody for watching. We're going to be live again on, I just said alive again. We're going to be live again on Tuesday evening. So if you'd like to join us, I'll see you on Tuesday. We're live from around 8 p.m. And yeah, have a brilliant Monday morning and start your week, guys. Take care. Bye.